We're excited to be back at Montgomery Bell. Here is the trailhead sign where we are. And today is the first day after the 9.5 inches of snow that we got here in Dixon, Tennessee, which is where we live now. It's so cool and surreal to be back to Montgomery Bell. And this is like in our backyard. Say, hey, honey.
Hi, honey.
We're having a snack here before we hit the trail. And today we're just gonna do a little 1.5 miles up, 1.5 miles back. And we'll have some pictures of some pretty things we see, I hope. And we'll present those. So for hikingwithyourhoney.com, there's Honey. I'm Hiker, and we're eating Twizzlers. That's the munching going on, you see. So long for now. We're 0.3 miles in on the trail, and there's water. There's a small lake up ahead. So that's our first pretty sight to see. Beautiful trail up ahead. Here on our right, we're passing what appears to be the lodge and the restaurant. What do you think, honey?
I think it's at least a restaurant because they advertised that the restaurant was open.
Oh.
I don't remember seeing a sign about lodge, but maybe
okay.
was.
Okay, cool. And what you can see here is the trail is very, very wet. This is the, it's draining off the side of the hill. The 9.5 inches of snow that we had here. So we're having to walk along the edges, and our shadows don't mind getting wet, but our feet do.
This is how you avoid bending over, because when you bend over, you get back up, you might feel winded or dizzy. So this keeps you from bending over. And you can tie your shoe better.
The alternate shoe tying method.
Except tying your shoes with gloves is not so easy.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know how good that did, but it'll help for now.
All right.
This is the triple tie. I did it myself, as you saw earlier, and it didn't work very well with gloves on. So Seth is demonstrating. Are you going to narrate, honey?
I tie around twice, around 3 times, and then I'm holding it taut, and then I just jerk it closed. And those 3 rounds, see how it holds it in place? See, I'm not pulling on it at all now. And then tie it off on a bow so that that doesn't lose its pressure, and then double knot the bow. And it seems to stay pretty good if we do all of that.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
For a remnant, hi, it's Honey from Hiking with Your Honey. And we're looking for remnants of snow from our 9-inch snowstorm. Actually, there was 2 inches of ice underneath the snow. And today it's 54 degrees, but there's still little tiny bits. So we're having fun. We were cooped inside for about 9 days, but we love our new house. And we love being home together. So it was great. And we were stocked up on food. So that was also very important. Stock up on food.
9 inches. 9 days.
Lots of 9s. There was no nails involved, though.
It's a good thing.
For 9-inch nails. Some of you might be too young to know that band, but
I got it.
They were popular when I was young. I didn't mean to date myself. Well, I heard about them once. I really wasn't young back then. Okay, bye. Yeah, you can hear the road noise.
Here's another pretty look at the leftover snow. And yeah, we can hear a little bit of road noise, which you normally can't hear on this trail when the foliage is out. But I guess here in the winter, there's not enough dampering. But it's just fun to see some more snow. Coming up on a little creek crossing. This is from the snow melt. Here comes Honey.
At creek crossing after summer adventures.
Right. Doesn't look like much compared to those.
No.
We didn't come prepared for this crossing today, so we're going to think about this. We're almost to Wildcat Shelter, and I really want to show it to you. We'll see what we can do. So on our first official day back, we're losing sunshine down over the hill, and the water is running much deeper than we came. I'm in tennis shoes, so we're just gonna say, man, this was a pretty day, and call it here at 1 mile and 4/10 and head back. So one more pretty look at the creek. Just really not much of a crossing, but it's a little too cold to get wet and maybe fall off that log. That was my favorite over there. I was gonna try that. But Honey wants to go back. So one of the things about getting your Honey on the trail is not pushing heroics and doing crazy stuff. Make sure when you leave that she's had a good time. You don't want to leave on an exhausted note or a boy wish we hadn't done that kind of thing. So here we go, back out, another 1 mile and 4/10. Exactly an hour and a half. We're back at the sign. We did 2.94 miles. One of the interesting things was I found, looks like child's glasses. So I'm gonna lay them up here near the door of the ranger station. And here's where the ranger station and the welcome is. Today we used the Endomondo app for our measurements to see how far we went, elevation and all that good stuff. And then we exercised some good sense in cutting it off before it got dark. But everything just came together. I was working from home today, the snow all melted, and it was 54 degrees. So we just had to get out here and do something. You wanna say bye, Honey?
Bye, hiker. Thanks everybody for encouraging us to get back out here.
All right, we'll see you later.
So a good tip for hiking under 60 degrees for your Honey, bring Kleenexes.
Be careful when you kiss her, because she might snot her. That would be bad.
That would be bad, and I would snot him right back.